When we thought about a year ago what we wanted to do for the 75th anniversary celebration, we wanted to put a system in place to recognize the past, the present, and the future, as Mr. Glecklin indicated in his toast this evening. And I came up with an idea of creating the Presidential Medal of Honors, and I thought it would be a great idea to present 75 of those Medal of Honors on our 75th anniversary celebration. So we formed a committee, and we had two criteria, really, to try to identify those individuals, primarily alumni, who have contributed the most to the college or to the profession of optometry during the past 75 years. And I'm very pleased to announce that many of those recipients are here this evening, and we'll meet them in a few minutes. Before I go on, I really want to thank several people. This event took a tremendous amount of effort on the part of a lot of people, and the staff in the Planning and Development Office, the President's Office, Public Relations, Publications, all worked very, very hard to make this event happen. It takes much more work than I ever thought. And every time I would get mad and frustrated and yell at somebody because things weren't getting done, they would simply say, "But it was your idea." So I couldn't really get too upset because I was the one who decided we should do this. I'm glad we did. I hope you're having fun. And please give a round of applause to all the people who put a lot of time and effort into making this happen. If you turn to page 8 in your tribute book that you received this evening, you will see a description of the individuals that I'm about to introduce to you. Not all of them were able to come this evening, but we're pleased that 50 individuals are here tonight to be recognized by you. And I'd like to now to present to you the first group of 75 Presidential Medal of Honor winners. I'm going to ask each of them to stand up as their name is read, and you can acknowledge their presence here this evening. Dr. Irving Bennett. Irv, please stand up. Dr. Louis Catania. Dr. Gilda Crozier. Gilda is also accepting posthumously for her husband, Dr. George H. Crozier. Dr. John J. Crozier. Who is also accepting posthumously for his father, Dr. John E. Crozier. Ms. Shelley Carabell, who is accepting posthumously for her father, Dr. Michael Curcio. Dr. Frank Day. Frank. Dr. Anthony DeStefano. Dr. Arthur Dorman. Mr. Richard Feinblum accepting posthumously for his father, Dr. William Feinblum. Dr. Louis Garcia. Mr. Donald Glecklin. Dr. Lawrence Gray. Dr. Martin Hafter. Dr. Harvey Hanlon. Mr. Edward Huber. Dr. A. Michael Iatesta. Dr. Robert Johnson, Sr. Dr. Harry Kaplan. Dr. Jeffrey L. Kraskin, accepting for his father, Dr. Robert Kraskin. Mrs. Ruth Kratz, accepting posthumously for her husband, Dr. J. Donald Kratz. The Honorable Kenneth Lee. Dr. Alvin Levin. Dr. Lorraine Lombardi. What did that cost you? Dr. Robert Morrison. Dr. Charles Mullen. Dr. Joseph Hanna, accepting posthumously for Dr. John Neal. Dr. Herbert Nevius, accepting posthumously for his father, Dr. Jacob Nevius. And just a brief comment about the next individual from the class of 1928, Dr. John Perry. Dr. Algernon Phillips. Dr. Arthur Jordan, accepting posthumously for Dr. William Polikoff. Dr. Maury Powell. Dr. Lawrence Ragone. Dr. John Robinson. Dr. Frida Sattel. Dr. R. Lewis Scott. Mrs. Ruth Schlafer, accepting posthumously for her husband, Dr. Arthur Schlafer. Mrs. Mattie Mae Silverman, accepting posthumously for her husband, Dr. Iris Silverman. Dr. Harold Zimmerman. Dr. Audrey Smith. Dr. Donald Teague. Dr. Joseph Toland. Dr. Norman Wallace. Mr. William G. Walton III, accepting posthumously for his grandfather, Dr. William G. Walton Sr. Dr. William G. Walton Jr. Dr. Hal Weiner. Also from the class of 1928, Dr. Guy Wengert. Dr. Theodore Wendke. Mr. Boynet Satinsky, accepting posthumously for Judge Knockham Winnett. Dr. Melvin Wolfberg. These are your Presidential Medal winners.